Just a few days before Rosh Hashanah, the Jewish New Year, and while heads of state are meeting at the UN General Assembly, a unique procession linked to the events takes place in Jerusalem. A group of people from different parts of the world gathered for a ritual sacrifice as part of the so-called 70 Nations Initiative, which aims to establish an alternative body to the UN based on biblical law and located on the Temple Mount in Jerusalem.
This meeting today is to give relevance, it's important that the other nations who need the physicality, that they are going to get their physicality. We're going to build a physical temple, and the Jewish people are going to go up to a higher level of spirituality.
I think it's about the Creator, about a wedding that He planned since creation itself, a plan to where He scattered His people, and so that at the end they could come back together.
Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael Chai.
This is an ancient procession which used to take place in the biblical Jewish temple. But according to one of the founders of the initiative, Professor Hillel Weiss, Jews are not allowed to sacrifice outside the temple. So the procession is done by non-Jews.
The non-Jews serve the Jews not in the cheap way. On the contrary, the non-Jews show the Jews how to worship God. The Jews want to have a legitimacy to do it. And so the non-Jews say, you have the legitimacy, you can do it.
Last year, Professor Weiss and his colleagues launched this initiative with a special event in Jerusalem called the Creation Concert. This year, dozens of representatives took part in the first convention of 70 nations. And though the idea to replace the UN with a religious body may sound far-fetched, it attracts participants to this convention.
The establishment of the 70 nations is rooted in that promise that God gave to Abraham, that he would be a blessing to all nations of the world. And whosoever bless Abraham, they shall be blessed. And so we are seeking a platform to be a blessing to nations.
I have nothing to say but to say thank you for Cameroon and Africa to be part at this end-time covenant.
Animal rights organizations may oppose this procession, but some bystanders pay attention to the unique gathering.
It was exciting. I hope the Jews can do it in the near future, not far from here.
It's very sad, but I think it's their tradition, so we have to... I just kind of understand.
The convention continued through the end of the week with a number of sessions and meetings, perhaps a new beginning for an ancient tradition.